Hello, hello. So let's see what we got going on in Switzerland. The Swiss and their knives. Eurovision winner Nemo urges Switzerland to acknowledge third gender. I thought people like that believed there was more than two genders, way more, like hundreds. Was he saying there's a third? Oh, he's wearing a dress and it's pink and some sort of coat. Okay. All right. Switzerland Nemo Metler, the first non the first non-binary person to win Eurovision Song Contest. The rest of them could have identified as non-binary. You're not the first of a thing that doesn't exist to do a certain thing. That doesn't make sense. He has called on their home country to recognize a third gender after triumphing with their song "There." Okay. Their song "The Code" at the competition's finale last Saturday, 11th May. Nemo was outspoken about the ways in which the European Broadcasting Union (EBU) needs to fix problems within the competition. Would they didn't provide a bathroom for your non-existent genitalia? The the musician 24 has now called for a change in their home country, asking that Swiss authorities allow 9 non-binary designations on official documents. Why would they do that? Why in the world would they do that? It doesn't help you in identifying somebody. If somebody's non-binary and they can look like anything, it doesn't help with identifying. So why would they put it on official documents? That is the purpose of the documents, is identification. The only reason gender is on the document is because it helped with identifying people. If you're non-binary, it means you're nondescript. You don't fit into any of the categories, which means it is a very bad way to identify you. In Switzerland, there's no entry for third gender. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable. Well, you're going to have to accept it. Nemo told reporters after they were crowned winner, not the winner, uh, reports The Guardian. We need to change that. Speaking to the publication, Nemo called on Beat Jans, Switzerland's justice minister in particular. His name is Beat Jans. There's got to be a joke. He needs to have the representation. Oh, you call him a he. You're assuming his gender. We need to have the representation in our politics as well. No, we don't. Politics is complicated enough. Said Nemo, who said they had plans to meet with the minister to discuss rights of non-binary people. You have all the rights as everybody else, you weirdo. It's really important that people feel seen. You can't you can't want people to not discriminate against you and also feel the need to have their attention all the goddamn time. What is with these people? They don't want people to have a negative opinion of them. They don't want people to discriminate against them, but they need these people to pay attention to them all the goddamn time. Do you know how you get left alone and you get people not attacking you and saying negative things about you? Is if you mind your own goddamn business. Spokesperson for Jans has confirmed that the pair were arranging a meeting. The pair? You and they? That sounds like a lot more than a pair. The Swiss government has previously rejected calls to introduce a third gender option on its official documents, arguing that the binary model of gender continues to be strongly anchored in its society. Meanwhile, voices from the country's Green Liberal Party have backed Nemo's recent calls asking the government to move away from its binary representations of gender. Okay. If your document says male, I can identify you, sir. Looks like a dude to me. A lot more gum than teeth. Is that the non binary identifier? Okay. Several countries include third gender classification on official documents, including Australia, which allows people to opt between female, male, and indeterminate on passports. Just remove it altogether. Just remove the gender thing if you're going to have indeterminate. It's like NA, gender, NA. Why is that even there? Just remove that line. It's like having a question on a test, but having no answer for it. Why is the question there if the answer could be nothing? And Germany. Oh, Germany too? Which permits people to register as gender diverse. In the UK, non-binary genders are not legally recognized. Nemo comments follow after this year's contest was overshadowed by controversy over EBU's inclusion of Israel amid the country's ongoing military campaign in Gaza. It was overshadowed by the okay. It was overshadowed. I was like, what is the cross between these two? Which led to pro-Palestine demonstration outside the arena. They're like, a war. People are people's lives are being lost. That's more important than you not getting recognized by your made up thing. During the competition, boos were heard in the auditorium as Israel's entry, Eden Golan took the stage. Poor Eden. Just hours before the final kickoff, Netherlands act Joost Klein, Joost, was also disqualified from the competition following a backstage incident. Poor Joost. I wonder what he did, or she did, or they did, or Nemo, who accidentally broke their trophy after being crowned winner, continued, the trophy can be fixed. Maybe Eurovision needs fixing a little bit too, every now and then. Okay, sir. They also said their whole experience was really intense and not just pleasant all the way. So, like life, telling journalists there were a lot of things that didn't seem like it was all about love and unity. It's a competition, you. Why would a competition be about love and unity? Hmm? Hmm? And that made me really sad. Oh, oh. It's like a 2-year-old giving an interview. It wasn't fun, but like it made me really sad. There wasn't much love here as well. Nemo called for more compassion and empathy. Well, you don't empathize with people that enjoy the language as it is. Referring to one person as they, and said their win was dedicated to people that are daring to be themselves and people that need to be heard and need to be understood. At what point in history did it become cool to glorify attention whores? Because I remember growing up and that was a negative personality trait. Now apparently those people need their own safe spaces and they need to be heard and they have their truth that need to be shared and they need to be seen. The winner also claimed to reporters that audience members were told they were not allowed to bring non-binary flags. What the hell is it? The flag doesn't have a binary. Does it follow the color schema of flags? The move that Nemo branded unbelievable. You can't believe it. Nemo, you can't believe it. It's just unbelievable to you. I had to smuggle my flag in because Eurovision said no, but I did it anyways. So I hope some people did that too. Why weren't you disqualified? They added, but I mean, come on, this is clearly a double standard. It's not. It's a triple standard. The Independent has contacted the EBU for comment. Switzerland won Eurovision with a whopping 591 points, closely followed by Croatoa with 547. Rounding out the top five were Ukraine 553, 453, goddamn numbers. France 445. Points, and Israel, who were awarded a full 12 points from the UK's public vote and received 375 points overall. Damn. The UK's entry, Ollie Alexander, finished in the 18th place out of 25 and received 46 points for his song Dizzy, none of which came from the public TV vote. Poor bastard. The Independent is the world's most... Okay. Wow. Well, go out there and let your they, them flag fly free, I guess. Until next time.